Hello guys, we are here playing the Shell 17 and we are going to play the play now. Look at the show, make your player, make your own team, and you can make a picture there as you start in the picture. But it's like never worked. And like I need to make like a mission guide, but it won't work. So they introduce this mini modes like that, and right now we are going to do Cubs against Nationals. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so yeah, I only got one question. And that's good. We're good. Oh, there's a hopper. And Zimmerman. Okay. Oh man, my picture has a better average than Strawberry? That's weird. That is weird. 102 is my picture.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on
the ball foul.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Heading out towards shallow
drop it, Harper.
Has a read on it. Makes the play.
Not even Harper.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup.
Sorry, guys. We look at the prayer. So, Harper is right field. Okay, so sorry about that.
Who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Bullet back up the middle.
Oh!
There to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top. Top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is
Let's go, Rizzo. So yeah, this is the franchise mode, and baseball is my life.
A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo.
I know the Cubs really well. They won the World Series last year. They're really good.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Second baseman, Ben
Zobrist used to play
Slap
for
hard
Kansas.
the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he hits one on a line.
Drop it.
Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year this guy's one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low twos. You know how good that is? And the thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters, and he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best. When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the range, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got to.
Sorry, guys. We got that out. Look at Harper's picture. Okay.
1 count.
Whoop! Boom.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball.
So
2
yeah,
out, nobody on.
Big uniforms. With the Astros, like in the franchise.
Fastball
There's a
swung on
special
and missed,
thing.
and that
Well,
is out
on
number
my
3.
favorite team, there's a special thing.
Nationals gone in order.
It
They're on
doesn't
the
like
short
show
end of a
like
1.
the
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
in the blue hatch.
And the pitch.
And then,
On the ground up the middle.
Oh,
That gets through, and he'll start the
Oh!
with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out there half of the second. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now another 0-2.
Oh.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting. Addison Russell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. So striding in, John Lester. He'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lester.
Sent on the ground.
Hey, Lester, go hit the ball.
Throw to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
This game is really fun. I've been playing it for a long time.
Now Lester's 0-1.
It's a good game.
Back-to-back tough pitches.
You don't have to get the PlayStation 4 and this game. It's really
0-2
good.
now from Lester. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 coming. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Again, he sends it out of play.
I'm going to put something up inside.
Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Schwarber is after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are two gone now.
Batting sixth. Third baseman.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Is there anything about the players?
The baseball players.
Curveball that
That's
time.
what I know about them.
Close.
I know Harper. I like
Even a
at
ball
least
in the
know
strike. Here's the
one
pitch.
person from every
Here's
team.
a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. Ready on 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul.
So yeah, Lester
Second inning
pitched
here
in
as
the
the
World
Cubs lead
Series.
this one early 1-0. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Now another 1-2.
Strike one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
3 up,
3 up, 3 down for Washington.
Yep, half.
They trail this one 1-0.
Half.
Well, Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the
Leading off for the
third.
Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Up next for the Cubs,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Drop it!
Goodwin is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys.
Team is really fun. I have the show 16 too.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Well, whenever you steal
And this is going to be a foul ball.
one base, you steal every base. Whenever stole the top 2
Another
base,
one sent foul.
I wanted him to steal second base. When you show
Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Doing really
So
better.
stepping in, Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. To short.
Take your time, dude.
First in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field.
That ain't no
one's
strikeout,
got
that's a
chance.
home run.
Taylor ranging back. Still going back. Out of here. A solo
He hit a
shot
great slam in the
and
World
another.
Series last year.
I know he's
Oh
a
man,
tough
let's
pitcher,
see
but
if
there's a difference
the
between
pitcher
being
man
confident
beat
and
that.
downright foolish.
Russell.
One of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup, a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor ranging
Oh.
back. He
Oh, that's
jumps, but he
3.
can't make the play. It's off the wall.
That's it all. Take it all.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, number 8. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the 4th.
First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next. Batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
That was not my fault. That was his fault for laying down the ball. Oh!
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Fouled back. Lester into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Action now in the Washington
Giants is up.
as the
Should we don't bump
Rizzo
because the two on there.
loose.
No, I'm not laying down the ball.
A swing and a high.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, get out, get out, drop it, get out.
Going back, he makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
His pitch count
Are you
is
gonna
in a
check
really
out
good
Rizzo?
place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting
Right
first
down the
pitch
middle.
outs, just like he did on the last.
Really?
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked.
Why didn't you give me something right down the middle?
Chance, it's gone.
Why? Rizzo's a good hitter. He should have
A
right
solo
down
shot here
the
to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Why didn't you give Rizzo something right down the middle?
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys
Yep.
up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The second base.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
Boom.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor shading to
Drop
his
it.
right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Oh, 4-3.
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the... Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Murphy.
Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 6.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Down the third baseline.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1 and 2. And he struck him out his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
That was
And
inside.
something about this outing so
It
far
was.
is beginning to look awfully familiar,
Could be good.
especially in
It was.
regards to the hit column. More baseball
Okay.
on MLB
Okay,
Network
double B.
right after this.
I got it. Okay.
Jacob Turner takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Jacob
mound.
Turner.
Number 38.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading out for the Cubs.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate,
The batter, shortstop.
I'm so sorry, guys, about my bad allergies. Very sorry.
Here's Addison Russell. And he's first pitch in here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, John Lester.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. John Lester comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Javier Baez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Javier Baez.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Goodwin. Out of here. A solo shot and they add another. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Happens. No.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps.
Hit. What happens happen? Santo Field. What
Down and asked for time. John Jay will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 30, John Jay.
Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, these guys are on a roll. Right there, even a soft line drive. What are you going to do? Man, this is just insult to injury. Are they getting lucky or what?
Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there.
Boom.
Great to see.
Rizzo.
A swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Ready with the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw. John Jay will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 30, John Jay.
Jake Arrieta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Jake Arrieta.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Washington.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wieters awaits the 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Riding in once again, Michael Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff. Stuff is obviously
So,
the
yeah,
key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
That's why I
He
tried to
really
make a video
spotted
with
that
it.
pitch.
Didn't work.
And this is fouled back.
Because the sound,
and out
I
of
hope
play.
the sound is good this time. So,
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
boom.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2
so
gone.
who's up next?
Adam
Who's
Lind
up?
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Adam Lind.
Shot towards
Oh no!
and there goes the combined no-hitter.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
The speedy trade. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. Eddie Romero comes on to pitch now.
Washington, number 72, Eddie Romero.
This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Taylor going back on it at the track. Gone!
Fire.
You talk about having
Getting home run by
3
Charlotte.
home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The batter, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Takes this the other way to right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Pitcher number
Innings are you playing?
9. Anyone on base? No one's on base. Okay. I'm gonna put in a player. I'm gonna go with this. Good power against.
Stepping into the box.
What is it?
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning
Oh,
number 7.
lefty!
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
Drop.
trouble.
Yes!
And this is off the fence now. Out
They
to the
almost bounced
Washington
over.
bullpen.
Almost got a double.
I got a double anyways.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite
Drop
field for a
it!
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mike Montgomery comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Mike Montgomery.
Brian Goodwin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're any of these
Now the pitch.
I'm sorry, but Niners might.
This is grounded
lose.
foul. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch.
I'm tired.
Here's
Well,
the
who's
1-2
up?
delivery.
Oh,
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I was seeing something like,
He's ready with the 2-2
That up.
pitch.
like,
And a fastball.
oh,
Threw it
Joe
right
Carter
by him,
out.
and they're
Okay,
2 down.
now we can take out this guy.
Here's Ryan.
Now back. First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Team up.
Koji Uehara enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Koji Uehara.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, every at-bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. Well, I'll take
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy. Your attention. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Dunsing.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
No.
Pause, and the
Inning
0-2.
7.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hard sinker misses 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, good thing I'm going to change the pitcher.
Did here.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. In now is Anthony Rendon. As he looks at a fastball that misses off
Not
the
a
plate
huge
for
lead,
ball 1.
I'm only
He's
up by
hitless
9.
in his 2 at-bats so far. On, he pops it up.
Catch
Drifting
it.
just beyond the infield.
Whoa!
And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that.
And that'll be that. Oh man, I'm giving up a home run.
Digging in and looking for more.
Out for the Cubs. Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
I need Buddhist to get one done. Because it's almost the night.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up.
Oh!
Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
First baseman, number 1.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's Jason Hayward now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Alright, guys.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
somewhere else.
Murphy has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the
Tell
inning.
him.
So they pick. Ready for another shot now. Matt Wieters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matt Wieters.
And they start him with
Oh
one
my
high
God.
and away for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh yeah, I like to show something really a lot.
Ball got him swinging for the first out.
Okay.
Now batting, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Michael Taylor.
In there, strike one.
This might be the last time Taylor
The
bats.
windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Wilmer Defoe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell ranging into the outfield. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Okay, so
Now the 0-2
yeah,
pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1 and 2. 2 out with the man at
Addison
first.
Russell had an error.
Hit well down the left field line,
So,
but back into the crowd foul.
I didn't take him out, but Russell had an error.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. National Blake
Your
Treinen.
attention, please.
And
I'm
there's now
not
a
getting my
mop of
clothes in.
The Nationals, number 45. Blake
lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Taylor.
Drop it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he
Number
looks
4.
to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was run number 3 in the ballgame.
Now the pitcher man's going back.
With 4 home runs in a single game.
now batting, shortstop.
Addison Russell had the error.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. Swing and a liner.
That was very early.
Get the double play, the Joker!
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodwin going back on it.
I'm up by 11.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third pitching box. A windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful. Wade Davis takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the odds of trying to come back in this one.
When you come here, it's 9th inning.
At this point, these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing,
you're gonna win?
and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
I know.
Goes down
and out away from
out left to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And in the past against Wade Davis, 2 for 3. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. Jay.
So that's the end of this game. So,
well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
This player, he had 3 home runs.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Cubs with a big total.
So a review. Robert homered 3 times. Rizzo homered twice. Rizzo had a sacrifice fly. And that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, the rest of the show is a single player mode. Focus on your players, practice behaviors, 7 Dynasty, create your own team, get players. Franchise, you can play online, or you can play franchise, or you can do season. And the Play Now is what I just did with the Play Now Live. Retro mode there too. In my locker is this stuff for the inventory, and you can buy stuff and sell stuff in this part. And yep. And there's a shop in the mini mode. It's just the practice. So that's the end of this video. Goodbye.